I'm John Castle. I'm one of the board members with the Concord Makerspace. I'm also the shop manager, so I kind of make sure that everything is in working order and running the way it should and ready for the members as they come in to use it.
And one day I saw that there was going to be a meeting for people interested in a community makerspace, and they explained the whole concept, and I was blown away that people could come in and actually share these things and be together and learn. So my husband and I, we're both on the board. We're here practically every weekend, and we love it.
I teach at NHTI. I teach industrial design, and the makerspace was actually a great opportunity for me to develop my teaching style. So I help support people on the machines with their projects, mostly in the wood shop. But if they have other strange questions about materials or how they might want to go about a project, I'll help out with that too. And we've built a fantastic group of membership that also wants to participate in that conversation.
So my big thing with makerspaces is having an opportunity to learn in a hands-on way outside of traditional education. And I think giving, especially for young people, giving a place that shows them that, like, hey, this is something that's accessible to you, whether it's a CNC machine or a 3D printer or woodworking or electronics, showing that this isn't like magic and there's techniques that you can use, just problem solving skills that you can hone.
A makerspace does, I think, a lot more than people might anticipate. I think one of the coolest things about a makerspace is you might not necessarily know what you want to make until you come into a space and you see all of the options that are in front of you. And then you can kind of just be inspired by the space and be inspired by those who work around you and learn something new.
So it's a collaborative space, but also you can work individually if you'd like. But it's a place where you can share tools and other general equipment, right? So we have a great prototyping shop where you have 3D printers, laser cutters. We also have CNC router, which is behind me. All of those things are, considered prototyping. We also have a lot of electronics and things like that. As well as a full wood shop, which is kind of our main focus for our makerspace, where you have all of the things that you would want in your shop at the level that you would have if you really could buy what you wanted, right? So we have industrial style machines. From the smallest thing that you might need, like a hammer, all the way up to, a large planer that you can do, a tabletop on.
We've got an excellent lathe with an 18-inch swing, and it'll do much larger work as well.
The CNC router that we have is a full scale, so it's 12 by almost 6 feet wide, right? So you can bring in sheet goods, you can either break them down or work them over, so to speak.
So what we are working on here is definitely in the making category. We are making buttons, and really it's as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. Anything from a simple image, like a cutout from a newspaper, all the way into something a little bit more collage, like I'm working on here, making us some volunteer buttons. And it's just a fun way to get people engaged in making in the space right away.
You wouldn't think you'd have a lot of infrastructure when you're just building out a wood shop, because it's just not something you think about until you go, other people other than me are going to use it, right? And you really have to make it so that everything just works.
You'll sign up, pay for a membership, we'll onboard you. So we'll get you familiar with the space, we'll get you set up with our Slack and our community, we'll introduce you to our community online. And then whatever machine you want to use, we'll make sure you're safe on it and you understand how it turns on, where the blade is, how to use the machine safely to make sure that you're safe, the machine is safe, and your part is safe. Then from there, you're free to come in whenever you want.
And the nice thing is there's a community there where if you don't exactly know how to do the thing you're looking to do, you're not quite as experienced in it, you can reach out to one of the other members, and a lot of times they'll help you.
You have this opportunity where something that you would have done alone at home in your basement or something like that, there are other people that are interested in probably creating something very similar to what you want to create here.
The people. I like the people. I love the people, actually.
My favorite part about the space is the community aspect of it. So people to talk to, people to bounce ideas off of.
We really want to bring in the community and let people try making things and try machines that they've never tried before. This is also a great place to be if you want to start a small business, though. If you need a planer or a drum sander and you just don't have room in your basement, you probably don't have a lot of the machines that we have here, or if you do have them, they aren't quite at the same level.
A makerspace is important to a community because it gives people the opportunity who want to learn and to develop their making skills. Whether it's for creative ambitions, for economic ambitions, or even to fix up a house or a piece of furniture, something that they want to explore. If you want to make something, you should have that freedom to make something. And if you want to explore creating stuff, which is one of the most exciting things a person can do, in my opinion, then I am very happy as an individual to support the community in